Welcome back in, everybody. We are finally going to get started here with the winners finals. Cute Hamster versus Right Turtle. Map number 1 going to be Vice, and we're going to see similar selections and rogues from both. Minor changes between them. Could be a double res coming out from Cute Hamster. I believe we saw them run that earlier. Right Turtle sticking with just the Dahlia, pulling out a Chalk instead. Maybe, some aggression, covering some space with the Rage, and be able to pick themselves up. Blue. Been a while. we've been waiting. We were glad we didn't have to fill time for the last 20 minutes or so, half an hour, however long it took to get us here. But we're finally going to get things started on map number 1. This Chalk on Vice, I feel like I want to say we haven't seen him as much. We see some of the other SMG aggressive rogues tending to get picked in this spot instead.
I like this though. I like the Chalk coming out here on Vice. Especially on the defensive side. Remember, these are two teams trying to throw each other off. So if you're going to try and get a little wild, maybe like a Mid-Pain did yesterday, right? We didn't expect a shotgun Lancer on the defensive side of High Castle. Maybe they won't expect a defensive Chalk here on Vice.
Mm-hmm. Maybe not. They can make some room with it that they might not be expecting to see. And God, that Saint skin throws me off every time. It can't be that cold. Can't be that cold here on Vice. There's
I
no
wear
way.
jackets in the summertime, bro. It's just the aesthetic.
That puffy though?
Yeah, I wear hoodies in the summer. It could be 90, I still wear a hoodie.
Well, hopefully they're sweating as much.
If it's
IRL
the drip,
as
it's the drip, bro. You can't argue with that.
Although that's definitely dripping with sweat if it's as hot as it's looking
Plus,
here.
they're right on the side of the water there. The wind's coming in, man.
You got that ocean effect on them here.
Lake
not helping
effect.
though, because they're pretty far away now. They're in the middle of the map instead. No one's over there by the ocean at all. They're all sitting down mid, looking to find maybe a push through bathrooms. You can see some players already shifting that way. It's a very slow start here for Cute Hamster, with Right Turtle spread out pretty evenly across. Emess over by B Long. They could actually go A if they realize that no one's there. They are going to see Slop. They're going to choose to try to push into him. Not enough damage at range. 3 players waiting to trade, and this could be a massive bounce nade. Everyone forced out, but Slop's Halo drones get the trade out. In response, Prosper the first to actually fall and be down. Beyond that, though, FragOut will get punished. Bopster now cleaned up as well. 2 versus 3. The Chalk Pulsza very low. Gonna find some sort of bounce nade angle onto him. Forced back, but surviving for now. Dahlenaa will get Slop. He will, and here comes the firefight. This will probably decide this round, but now it's stuck in a 1 versus 1. Dahlenaa down. Can the Kestrel pick up? Nope. Absolutely no chance there. The punch finishes them off. A chase from Right Turtle. Patient play, waiting for Cute Hamster to strike. The counter works.
Yeah, I was going to say, I like that play from Chalk, being able to take over speakers, especially after Slop gets the Halo drone knock. He goes in, cleans it up. They're able to get a second one, too, between the B crossover. The thing that really got scary there is when Chalk got trapped pretty much in between 2 different people. He was able to knock one, though, and that's exactly what he needed, because then Emess could come in behind and clean it up.
Yeah, when you have a slight advantage in the 1v1s, at that point, just trade, just keep trading, it'll work out. He was low, though, without that. Like, he burned his rage a little bit earlier. Surprised he still was able to flip that one back to them. Cute Hamster, they don't have guns, even though they didn't end up on the better end of that round. They got a couple downs. And, of course, Kestrel, being Kestrel, will have the assault rifle in hand, that Riptide. Is it another slow start here? It looks like it might be, but B Long, all the way on the far side of the map, be the choice instead. Sneaky Sense might force back Emess, but they see him instead. Unless that got smoked off, they don't really need to use that utility. Now you can see the Seeker putting that away already. There's the bow to reveal them, so they know that there is some pressure there. We could see a bit of a shift now from Right Turtle.
Oh, Chalk's playing very aggressive on the defensive side of B as well. We don't usually see someone playing that close on the site. Maybe playing in that back alleyway or playing this B long. Grenade comes through, but Pulsza finds Gronky with the D40. And that is what happens when he's able to play successfully that close on the B side. Finds him, finishes him off. Nice shots coming in from the Riptide, but he has to back up. Dahlenaa peeks around the corner, finds him, finishes him as well. And now he's set up in the back of the defender spawn. Can they do anything with the position that they've taken?
They have a decent spot here right now. It's going to depend on what Prosper can do. They got some intel at least. Can't fight 2 people at once, but they're getting chipped down. They're getting delayed, and that could make a potential flank from the spawn. From Prosper work out. FragOut is about to meet him right now. Prosper actually disengaged because guess what? They have the bomb down. That's fairly good for them. They could just play around here, play patiently, not have to push anything, but they will give Cute Hamsters some time to set up, but they don't have a lot of time to work with at all. 5 seconds remaining. FragOut tried to get in, got burnt down immediately. Are they just going to give this round up? Yeah, for lack of a better option, they're going to have to just run away. Fight Pulsza, actually get the better end of it. Dahlenaa is lethal with that Executioner, but 4 downs, still no round wins.
Pulsza tried to get some extra money there. They end up getting extra money for the side of Right Turtle, just not going towards the Chalk like they would have hoped. I like that play from Chalk. He got very aggressive, played very, very close on top of the B site behind that container, which, you know, has the couch. I like to call that couch container or just couch. And he played behind there. The guy with the bomb comes in, thought B was clear for a plant. They end up taking him out, being the Chalk, and guess what? That's when they started to notice that the bomb was in their control. Just keep them out of there. Not being able to kill Emess either with that 2v1. Emess, he bit the nails there, but he was able to stay alive. Got a good reveal to give them some more intel, and they just played that bomb afterwards.
Yeah, tons of intel. I actually don't know how that bomb even ended up down in there. That means Gronky must have been just on an island chasing that kill. So shoutouts to Emess, I guess, for baiting him in far enough to get him caught out and isolated, and that will mean Cute Hamster change their game plan entirely. We see them over here by cafe, by bathrooms, looking to slowly make their way in. They're going to bow early to reveal Pulsza can't really contest it. Semtex maybe getting it down on Gronky, trying to plant again. Gronky moves in with the bomb, gets down, and now Right Turtle have an objective to kind of anchor around. They go in and they pick it up, but they're giving away a lot of information to them here. Rage popped by Pulsza, just slowly getting chipped away, but he's giving his team so much information to play off.
Used a lot of time on that as well from the defensive standpoint. About 45 seconds left now. Still no bomb planted. They've lost their primary bomb carrier too. Gronky's getting singled out every round so far, and it's beautifully done by the defense. They're just playing for that bomb carrier.
So smart. It's what they have to do, really. And then I think they're doing it beautifully so far here. But now Gronky got picked up even with that bomb down initially, and Cute Hamster just flipped the table right around. 2 picks already on the Right Turtle. Emess falls as well. It's only the Dahlenaa remaining. Prosper managed to pick off Dahlenaa, but getting chased a little bit over here. Doesn't know where FragOut is. He is very close. But one Executioner, maybe pick up a primary against everybody. I think he's about to moonwalk into FragOut over on the side. Doesn't know where he is. FragOut has the drop on him. We'll get Cute Hamster's first round here on Vice. Yeah,
that's a good recovery from Cute Hamsters as well. They noticed that they couldn't get the bomb down the way they would have liked. Maybe they even knew that was going to happen, baited that out because they still had that smoke available. Remember, they lost 2 straight rounds, so they don't have much for economy. You know he doesn't have double smokes for the way of Saint so far, especially after purchasing the Mamba. Maybe has helping hand at this point. So they saved that smoke. Just send the bomb carrier in there, knowing that he's probably going to die to a Semtex or Halo drones or something. Just try and bait out some util and some lethals from the side of Right Turtle. They did just that. Luckily for Right Turtle, it wasn't the Halo drones, but they still couldn't recover after the rotation came through. Smoke comes out. Maybe they thought they were still trying to plant on A, and then they were able to get out of dodge, plant on B, and finish up those kills.
Yeah, the shift was, I think, well played by them, but you're not going to be able to get revenge after this. Now, this time, cafe aggression from Right Turtle, changing their pace completely on the defense. Again, they get to sit on the bomb. They get to protect it. They get to play exactly where they want to. But down on Prosper might force them to shift. Will FragOut push all the way out of bathroom? No. He's going to have to sit back with Bopster. They should be able to get the res, I think, on the side of Right Turtle. And keep playing on this bomb. But now they're pushing for Prosper. Actually, they managed to finish off. They down Emess on the way. Semtex out. It's just Bob remaining, getting pushed by a Rage Shot with only 40 HP left. Melee doesn't even have a chance to connect there. The bounce nade will.
Well, the melee did connect, just a little bit of extra health. Couldn't finish that. You got to be able to upgrade those melees for those one shots now. Although, you know, Pulsza could have been raged up. I really like the play from Pulsza though to start that round and really initiate that team fight. You saw they gathered the intel with the Seeker. Okay, 1's in cafe, 2 are in bathroom. So instead, you usually see the flashbang on the opponent that they're going to chase, right? So if he flashbangs bathroom, he chases 2 people that got flashed. If he flashes cafe, then he goes towards cafe. But if he does that, he gets shot by one of the other. So instead, he flashes the 2 people in bathroom, then chases that kill into cafe. Happens to be the bomb carrier once again. So they are just doing a great job of isolating whoever is carrying that bomb, taking care of them, and putting the bomb in a very bad position. So far out of 4 rounds, only once has Cute Hamster been able to recover from that play.
And Right Turtle have just been so clinical at finding and isolating the bomb carrier, as you said. Obviously, they can't work forever. It's not something that will just continue to find success, because Hamster are gonna adapt. I mean, there's no way that they're gonna keep having Gronky caught out here in this. They're already adapting to, just in case we had some aggression on Cafe's side. You can see them kind of clumping, ready to open fire on anyone who pushes.
Emess is doing a great job. I mean, Emess is the one who's trying to find the bomb carrier, right? You can see through the character model when you reveal someone if they have the bomb on their back. So as long as the Seeker, being Emess, is able to spot out that bomb carrier, they can determine by the character model who it is, if they have the bomb, and how they can look to attack or isolate that player.
And they do get that bomb planted now. Finally, it is deployed in a way that they can actually protect. Smoke must have let them get that one out, so not enough pressure. Maybe, or at least not as much as Right Turtle would have liked, maybe. Bathroom flank could be up as a possibility for them. Throw the flashes, pop the rage, go to dive. FragOut in the corner, not angled the right way, though. 2 downs already onto Right Turtle. Cute Hamster got in down. Basically everyone, it's just Emess left getting shoved from both sides. Bopster cleans up a lot of them that round. I think 3 downs for him there on the Saint to get their first round in a little bit.
Yeah, that was a really good round from Bopster. He needed that too. Now he can probably have double smokes. He didn't have that earlier because he had 1 smoke. The Mamba most likely had helping hand. He had a C4 from that last round. We can tell he used it. That was a really good round from him to be able to gather some more economy, get some more items on the board. It's very important, especially being the Saint. Even though you have that Dahlia available, she's not going to be able to have a primary very early. She's going for lifeline. She's going for some other perks. So you want to be able to have that Saint get as much of his kit as possible since he has to go for that primary. I like the play from Chalk and Slop to go over the fence, or over the wall, but attackers knew that was going to happen, so they were prepared and ready for it. Prime C4.
Yeah, and also FragOut was just in the exact only corner that Pulsza really didn't check till it was too late. Having that holding just in the right spot to really kind of counteract what they were going for here. Prosper I feel like holding a little bit closer this time on this planter by A side. Obviously, Smokes will still be able to let them plant if they deploy them. They have some good control of bathroom as well. This is something that we saw lacking from some teams on their A side takes. Slot playing so patient. I mean, they have to have an inkling that someone's probably over here, but hasn't moved once. So they don't really have that intel quite yet. Assuming that's a smoke thrown, and that could be the start of their push.
It's a good bomb plant last round, right on the edge. Usually you see that with the anvil plants, but they're protecting it from half wall. They get vision from jump or bathroom, excuse me, as well. And now the fight is starting to ensue. Good bounce, Nate. That could displace Dahlenaa. Makes it move over just a little bit, but still protected. Gronky coming back into the fight. Drones come out, find one on Dahlenaa. Dahlia Res coming in on Slop.
Emess, I'm not sure what forced him in. I mean, he went to roll, obviously, to push, but those Halo drones must have been called. He just ended up forcing his way into it. Anyway, here, Gronky pushes down both people to try to take him out. They're going to get all their reses, I think, on Cute Hamsters, so Pulsza stuck in a 1v4. Maybe take 1v1s if he goes fast enough, but Gronky won't give him the chance. Running it in, tying it up, and we're already in the final round of the half.
Yeah, just as I said, that was a really good round for Bopster. That's a really good round for Kestrel. 3 kills, I believe it was. Could have been the 4K. If you blinked, you missed it, most likely. He went down pretty early, got picked, or excuse me, Dahlenaa went down, so he had to revive. That's probably why the Seeker was going to push. Emess thought maybe, okay, I can stop this push or this revive from happening if I push. My Kestrel's getting picked up by Dahlia anyways with lifeline available, so she'll be back in this fight pretty quickly. But he just got bursted down by those Halo drones. Just maybe thought he could outrun them before she can place them in a spot where they would hit him. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Good plays and good just rebound for the Kestrel there, Gronky.
Yeah, being able to get back up and help the team as Halo drones really flipped that round basically entirely on its head. So Right Turtle now just searching for a way, obviously not able to be as aggressive and punish Cute Hamster as quickly. But they're staying a little bit shifted. They assume Cute Hamster is going to change their plan of attack, so Pulsza waiting a little bit further away. Plan of attack has changed. They have one revealed. He is just stuck in the middle of them. They have no idea. Dahlenaa down. FragOut's close by too. Couldn't find him. Gonna pop the rage to try to chase, but they just can't deal with him. There must be some smoke in the way that he is just hitting a lot of people through. There's the Semtex and the Flash, and he'll get away with 16 HP, causing absolute havoc in the middle of their team. FragOut forced out again. Right Turtle just such good control over the middle of the map, and Cute Hamsters are struggling to take it back.
Yeah, and this is something that Cute Hamster, they usually use to their advantage against other teams, is just the potential for revives. As Bopster finds Prosper with that one, tries to chase another, he'll back up. Emess still plays on that corner, but they like to play with these double revive characters. They like to play with revives overall, characters that can get helping hand or lifeline if they're outside of Dahlia. Nice axe from Bopster. Slop did find FragOut though. Bopster finishes off Emess, gets hit by a grenade, falling to 8 health, has the bat in his hand, throws it. Another smoke will come in, trying to dodge some bullets, but doesn't know Pulsza's checking the other side. Good double peek from the side of right turtle there. Gives them the lead going into the half, 4-3. But, like I was going back to what I was saying, Kresnik, they like to use these double revive potential compositions. And even if they don't have that Dahlia and the Saint in their compositions, they like to use things like Seeker, which of course has lifeline. They always normally use the Kestrel that can bring in helping hand. So they always have the availability. I mean, even Anvil brings in helping hand, I believe. So they always have this availability to get these revives quickly and efficiently. And that's really what sets them apart from some other teams, is because they always are in the fight. And most of the times they have 3 or 4 people in those fights, is because they keep their teammates alive. They're able to take corner peeks. They're able to take baits. And even if they go down, they're at such a distance or such an advantage where they can just regroup, recollect, and reset themselves. And right now, Right Turtle is doing a great job of limiting those resets from Cute Hamster.
For sure. I think the fact that they're taking fights together or spamming utility after they get it down initially, they know how to deny those revives because they know Cute Hamsters are going for it because it's just the right way to play, right? It's just the right way to play Rogue Company, to keep your team up and not abandon them and be there to trade for them, so you're also there to revive them if things do end up going south. Our Turtle hoping to continue their success they had in that first half here in the second half. Now that they've shifted to the attack, they're still bringing out the Chalk. Cute Hamsters changes that they have an Anvil instead for those shield diffuses, we can assume. And of course for the immunity to the flashes if that Chalk wants to get aggressive. But sensor early. Gronky taking a lot of ground and getting the down on Prosper. They're too low to help him out. And a bounce might get another down here. They are low, but no way to help Prosper. The Dahlia, the most forward. For some reason, Halo drones pushing them out, but another down from some utility. Chalk tries to make some space in return to this, but just can't do it with just his pistol here. FragOut going for a push. They are trying to get a res. They might not be able to get it. Emess is going to stick it. Are they going to shove? They're getting surrounded. A complete and total collapse from Cute Hamster all around them. No angle is safe here. It's just Emess actually left now for them. Not enough HP to have even a chance, though. The push comes in from Dahlenaa and Gronky to close it out and tie up the score.
I mean, look at the revives coming through. Now they're able to get 2 in that round so they can even the score out at 4-4 in the revive department. And they also even the score on the scoreboard 4-4. That's a really good round from the defensive Cute Hamster team because they just got aggressive. They said, it's pistol round. Let's go at them. The worst case scenario is we die and we don't have economy. We can play passive in the second round of this half with our pistols even. I mean, we've got good pistols. We've got good utility, right? We're still going to have the utility and the lethals that we bought. We're still going to have bounce nades. We're still going to have maybe a C4 from Anvil. And we're still going to have good pistols in the Executioner from the Anvil. The pistol from Dahlia as well as the Executioner from her, and also, the pistol from Kestrel. So we feel confident that even if we lose this pistol round, we can still go in there and do some work passively in that second round. Unfortunately, it works out for them, so that's the best case scenario.
Yeah, they ended up with the better of it. I think the aggressive play works out in the pistol round because a lot of long. If you play defensively on this map, I feel like there's a lot of long sightlines you have to worry about, and you just don't want to have to worry about that when you're all running pistols here. They're aggressive again. Might as well do it, right, with the rifles and the primaries in hand. But it's a bit of a switch up, of course, for Right Turtle. They're playing by B long. They're taking a little slower than I think you'd expect.
I don't think they've spotted out Dahlenaa either, and that could be huge. Now they started have to.
Yeah, they had to know. You can see Bob's with the crossfire forcing them to get so low. This could be a massive Halo drone. 2 down, 2 finished off. Perfect timing on the rotation. Emess gets the response. Oh my god, what is happening with that ragdoll? Emess going to be forced to run away after seeing that horrific sight. Trauma over here in B long, but stuck close by. Every member stacking on the bomb. Unfortunately, the bomb carrier was the furthest forwards. FragOut is holding close here. It's only Emess left standing again, and he's being collapsed on by everybody else. Cute Hamster looking just like they know exactly what to do on this defense.
Yeah, they are playing it perfectly. They know their angles. Dahlenaa, very patient. As soon as they spotted him out, I mean, his teammate Anvil, Bopster, was there to help him out. Then Gronky comes in. Huge Halo drone from him as well. Nicely placed. Not only gets the double knock, but he gets the double kill as well. They're just playing on all cylinders here on the defensive side. 2 straight for them. They didn't look as good on the attacking side. Both teams, solid defense so far. But right now, that advantage is starting to waver in favor of Cute Hamster just because they're going to have the second half defense.
Yeah, and it seems to be something that they are strong with. So starting on their weaker side, you know, maybe put some confidence in Right Turtle that they can then crush when they get their chance to play the way that they like. This Anvil holding forward on A. It's more space being taken by Right Turtle than Cute Hamster by Cute Hamster than Right Turtle we're comfortable taking here. But mid control now going to be what Right Turtle are aiming for. Not really being contested at all. There's no one close by. You can see someone far. I'm assuming that's Dahlenaa far over on B long. Everyone else stacked up on A. So the space is good, but they can get rotated on depending on which way they go. B will be likely the direction, but they're trying to bait those rotations in from A.
Yeah, and I like this move from them. Just trying to bait something out, trying to force some rotations from the defense so that they can possibly capitalize off of it, force the defense into a mistake. They do see fire starting to come from that entry point into the A site from speakers now. Bopster did find a down onto Pulsza.
And looking for more, too. They finish off Pulsza. They're the chalk, not remaining. Oh, my God. Prosper almost finishing off FragOut on a rotation. What is it with the bomb carrier and going first? I consistently... I get it that you want, obviously, you're going there to plant, but you want to take a little bit of ground, get a smoke up first. I feel like we constantly see bomb carriers making a push and then getting downed immediately, and now suddenly the defensive team can play around that. They can still go in and take it. There's only a few seconds left, so they can't get this plant. It's just over, and this utility's forcing them off the side. I don't think they can even stick it. They have to go for the plant now, but they're stuck, forced in that situation. Everyone is down. They're going to get some extra cash for the defuse here. Cute Hamsters played that clinic.
Yeah, I mean, they got the bomb planted, just not with enough time for them to get a post plant. And also they were getting suffocated on each angle. The defense was pushing in there to close that out and finish off the round. And yeah, you're right. What is it with all these bomb carriers going in first? Eventually, teams are starting to realize that maybe they should fake it. Yes, Chalk is normally your bomb carrier, but you see teams like Cute Hamster, right? Especially on Windward. You'll see Chalk in their lineup, and normally that's your bomb carrier. He can rage through a lot of damage, get that bomb planted. Dahlios will link to him to keep him alive, even if he goes down on the bomb plant. But you see Cute Hamster starting to change up their playstyle. Give the bomb to Kestrel. Chalk goes in there, kind of baits out utility and lethals and other things of that nature, and then they either get a pick or two, or they know that they can go in safely or not and plant that bomb with the Kestrel.
Yeah, they can clear it. And then the bomb ends up being safe, right? At the end of the day, the Chalk can force out a lot, be aggressive, be willing to trade his life without going, oh, I could do this push. This could be a good opportunity, but I have a bomb. I can't just give it away to the enemy team if I run in too far. You can see still the Chalk still holding the bomb, though, for Right Turtle. That early down did not get finished off. I think just from the distance that it happened at earlier, Dahlenaa had a solid frag, but now forced a little bit further back behind that police car. Over in B long. It's a different hold from Cute Hamster, though. They instead of the 3-1 split, it's a 2-2, one player a little bit closer. To support Dahlenaa when he gets forced back, they can see that rotation up, we assume. A full reveal on 3 of their members. B is going to be where they want to pressure in Dahlenaa, just trying to buy time, getting shoved by them, but here's the trade. Everyone on this crossfire angle, no one should be able to really get away with pushing this Gronky. Prosper reloading while staring at Gronky, so he couldn't finish him off. They're going to get this kill. They're likely going to res Dahlenaa here as well. So things going well, but the frag grenade, give away Prosper. Give away Emess's life to finish off Dahlenaa as well and force the other one down. They are so low. It's a 2 versus 2, but that bomb, guess where it is? Someone pushed with the bomb, and now it's down in the hands of Cute Hamster defensively. So they're going to go over here. They have to get these kills to end the round. It is Gronky. It's just him left. It is possible, and he gets forced in. So finally, it pays off, having that bomb there as bait. Gronky isolated, Right Turtle punish, and they bring it a little bit closer.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a mess around that pillar at the back of
Yes.
P long. It was a good push from Emess and Pulsza to finish off that kill on Dahlenaa once they isolated him there. And that's what I'm talking about. Just the isolation plays. That's when Right Turtle is really at their best, right? Is when they can find someone, isolate them away from their other team, cut off their exits, or cut off their pathways to regroup with their team, right? Just leave them on an island by themselves. They did that great in the first half a couple of times. This time they do it again, but that's the first time they've done it, and they're finally able to find a round, but they almost lost it, giving away the bomb with Pulsza dying up there once more, and they're going to have to try and find some success with not just the bomb plants, but being able to isolate a little bit better.
Yeah, they're going to have to, well, speaking of isolating better, flashbangs, all the utility being chucked at Dahlenaa and taking him down right away. Halo drones forcing Prosper out, but Slop actually holding close, but gets bounce naded. He was the one that was isolated, gave away that kill over to Cute Hamster. So now it's dead even after that initial early pick that they got, but they're down they're down their res on Cute Hamster's side because Dahlenaa, the one who probably should be a little more defensive with only a pistol in hand, is the one that's holding forward on some of this space. C4 thrown, Bopster revealed, but still denying any chance for a plant here, especially with Gronky on his flank. It's huge. Bopster can push for it, but Emess is just going to give up and rotate away, play around his chalk, and see what else they can find on the map.
Yeah, they also kind of just let Slop die there. Prosper had to back out just because the Halo drones were coming in. Nice grenade from him, but a great stim shot immediately from Gronky to keep himself in the fight. It allowed Prosper to have to back off and not allow him to push in. Pulsza, though, trying to make a play. He loses the bomb out of reach for Emess.
And there's no reason to push. There's no reason to push if you're Cute Hamsters, right? It's a 1v2, just hold, wait, make him push into you. He has to come in because the bomb, again, is down away from the actual fight. There's literally no chance for Emess to do anything. At this point, Gronky's even going to push for this one just in case. I mean, there's a smoke down, but I'll wait till the very end to get that down. Get that extra cash
No,
in
the
the
shield's
pockets.
there.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember Anvil was sitting there. He threw a C4 over the speakers. He had his shield up. Yeah, he still had the shield up. Just sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, we can't see everything, whether we're not spectating them when they activate a smoke or a shield, or maybe, you know, we switch to a different POV afterwards. It kind of just disappears in our eyes, but it is there. It is still there. So that was a little unfortunate. Once again, they lose the bomb out of their possession again. If I'm Right Turtle, give the bomb to Kestrel and then let Pulsza flashbang rage himself in. Because then if he dies, you still have the bomb. You can make a rotation and try and make a play a little late into the round.
Or just even drop it somewhere, right?
Oh,
just
Emess
leave
has
it somewhere. And
yeah,
then
we've
pick
seen
it
a
up
lot
later.
of those plays from like the old INM squad, right? Highlight, Canny, Neg, Crix. They used to pass the bomb to each other like it was a soccer game.
Yeah, not even. Yeah, I do like that play. I think that is something I'd like to see more. But they could just drop it and leave it here. There's no way Dahlenaa gets out, right? Must have smoked himself off. There's no way those players aren't able to find the shots to punish him. But Dahlenaa escapes, gets to the safe haven that is Bopster and FragOut. Holding back here and holding that. I don't know if that's how it looks in game.
No,
right
that's
now.
how it looks in game. That's how it looks in
interesting.
game. They can shoot underneath of it. I've seen this a dozen times on this exact location here.
I like that angle. I like the little.
I think
cover
it's
you can
because
kinda
the
play with
steps and the box that he's hiding behind
gotta,
kind of
right?
just
Gotta
create
be.
like a meshing point, I guess.
That you can kind of utilize here. Pulsza trying to walk through under this. All their members are there, but they have so many people watching and staring. But look, this time it happened, Blue. He didn't hold the bomb before he fed. But this time it doesn't even matter because the rest of them are just going to get walked at. 8-5, Cute Hamster close out Vice with a very strong defensive half and take the first map.
Yeah, that was a 5-1 second half in favor of Cute Hamsters, and it's just a
Crisp, love the overviews. Won't have too much time, though. So we're going to head right into the game. Trench already being potentially picked by Right Turtle. Cute Hamsters are bringing out that Vi right away. You said it was a standard pick here on Factory. That much will remain true. No Seeker picked as of yet, and the people that are remaining are not likely to be the ones that pick it. A little bit of a shift from what we've been expecting. There's Chalk on one, probably Dolly from Dahlenaa. That wouldn't shock me, and that is going to be the pickup. So a little bit of a change. I thought that the arrows would be really crucial in the Sandstorms, but neither of them want to go that direction.
Yeah, I mean, maybe these players just don't get affected by it like the randoms in my ranked game. Which is weird because, you know, when the randoms in my team can't shoot straight, I blame it on the sandstorm. But on every other map, I just don't know what is happening to them. But we'll see going into this if the sandstorm will affect any of these. I like the chalk. I knew that we'd probably see that on the offensive side just as the bomb carrier. Can Right Turtle figure it out this time and not give the bomb away to Cute Hamster? We'll see. They will get the defensive side of the game secondly, so maybe that'll help out in their favor. They can clean up any mistakes they make on attack because their defense was strong last game. It was just their attack that really fell flat.
Does this map tend to lead a certain direction?
This map's kind of both sides. When it was a Scorch Fest with Replenish Arbitrator, it was kind of attack heavy.
Okay. You'd think that the Arbitrator might be better for the Replenish specifically for someone holding, but I guess I definitely understand that. Forcing them
because they threw an instant to keep you away from them,
Yep.
and then you can't contest it unless you have a Scorch.
Take that space. Yep. Makes a ton of sense.
And then the Scorch just goes behind the box on the B site, plants the bomb, pops up, shoots you in the head with a shotgun, gets the Replenish, walks away, laughing. Ha ha ha.
Just like that?
Yeah, exactly. But in Scorch's voice.
Sure. I honestly, couldn't even tell the difference here. It must be a smoke there in main. You can see them setting up to make a move in on site, waiting but not willing to commit. The Emess waiting to go over that top. They are shifting in. They might be able to get a plant down soon, but Pulsza with the bomb is pushing a side angle instead of going to plant it, and there goes the bomb. Why is he still holding it if he's doing these plays? I don't get it. Now they can't even go for it. They do.
No, they do pick up the bomb, but he almost got a Halo drone for it.
In front of Halo drones. No clue how that one managed to work out. They're going to get that bomb planted, but they did lose someone for it.
Oh, that's a nice jump over from Slop. Unfortunately, Anvil knew exactly what was going to happen. Dahlenaa finishes off Slop, finds Prosper, finishes him off. Emess able to find 2 knocks, but it's not enough. They clean everyone up from the side of Right Turtle. And once again, Right Turtle starting off where they finished last game, not able to have successful attacks and giving the bomb away.
And it looked like it could have been all right a little bit later in it, but Cute Hamster, their retake, just too good. As they selfie with the dead body of Pulsza. Love to see that. Emess with 2 downs, though. A little bit of cash in the pocket. Maybe they can get a weapon there for him, but Cute Hamster are going to come into this next round definitely a little bit ahead economically. You take point. Like the pairing.
All right, now I need to see if they're going to just walk the bomb towards the defense again. Because if so, I might start getting upset here.
I was worried. I'm like, man, I know that I probably have some of the like lesser Roco like in-depth pro knowledge that I'm used to having from some of the other games I work with, but like I can't understand. I can't.
No. The first couple of times you're like, all right,
He's in the back. He's in the back this time, but they just get omega aggressive over there, and guess what? They have the bomb under control in the middle of the map, and what are the last 2 members of Right Turtle gonna do?
All right, I won't blame that one on him because they kind of got aggressive and ran through flank, but it's just unfortunate that they get him and they get the bomb once again, so, whew.
Great timing on that push, though. Straight up great timing. They just held W, caught them, or I guess pushed the left stick forward depending on their input method, caught him on the rotation, and do you even go for this? Do you go to try to pick off 1 or 2 players if you're Right Turtle, or do you just wait? I mean, they're so down in economy. I think it might be worth it to try to get at least 1.
Yeah, try to find an isolation kill here. I mean, look at FragOut playing the Kestrel. He's all alone over here. No Seekers on either team. That's pretty interesting. You know, really stands out to me. Mainly because FragOut is called SeekOut, and, well, he was just seeked there. Is that the proper word? I don't think so.
I think it's close enough. Emess trying to run away. Just Dahlia left. Not even going to go for the res, though. Prosper stuck up top. Maybe can get something with the frag. Fade away. Nothing, though, from that utility. Not even a point of damage. And they know where he is. They're going to hunt him down because why not at this point. Dahlenaa, though, caught off guard. Didn't realize where Prosper was sitting. They do get that pick. But, again, more cash in the pocket. Prosper, pretty much all you can ask for at that point in the round.
Well, he's got 3 assists, 1 down, you know, 1 knock. He's got a couple of dollars to his name. Maybe he's able to get Lifeline now, but that's not going to be too much of a big difference, especially when they're giving the bomb away again and again and again. I think maybe they can give the bomb to Trench. He can be the bomb carrier with the Dahlia link plus Trench. You know, that's a common bomb carrier when Trench was a staple in the meta. Then you can send Kestrel and Chalk to get a little dangerous in some open areas.
I'd like to see that. They are giving the bomb back to Trench, so we are going to see, hopefully, the Chalk willing to get aggressive and punish something. And now they're adapting to how they were playing earlier, but Prosper just loses the first gunfight. Tough with only an Executioner in hand, but the Trench going to have to rotate to help APSs to keep them up. There's a flash early, though. He can't push off of it. No aggressive play, and okay, he shot the C4 from someone else. I thought his own teammate got him there for a second, but shoots the C4, manages to revive himself. But Emess, look at how isolated with the bomb Emess is right now. Over there on that side, forced to spend this stim shot to get aggressive. Dahlenaa gets a couple downs, the huge flank. And pressure from the Dahlia, 6 downs. Dahlenaa with the top play there. Near the end, they just got surrounded again. I feel like Right Turtles have to break through, and they're just getting stalled out way too much.
Yeah, I mean, I said before the game started, if the flank comes through the highway and it works very well. And that's what happened. They got too tunnel visioned on who was in front of them. The flashbang from Chalk was just to blind them long enough for them to get that revive onto Prosper, which happened, but immediately went down afterwards. That's a good push from Kestrel as well. Just playing with everything in her kit to the best of her ability. FragOut, not Gronky this time. Still making plays on the Kestrel.
Anyone with Kestrel is going to be able to make plays. Such a strong character. Honestly, that Slop and FragOut this game are both going to
He's
showcase.
looking down, by the way, Kresnik, because if you're like reloading or you don't look down, they can see your head and pop you from behind cover.
Well, yeah, because when you move, your head slightly goes up unless you're looking straight down. Yeah, that's what I figured he was doing.
When you're reloading too, even if you're not moving, your head will pop up when you reload. So just look straight down.
Yep.
All the people in
Makes
chat
sense.
that need that little tip.
There you go. Pro tips from Blue. Anybody in chat looking to find some extra, little bit of strategy here. I don't know if I love the pace that they're playing this round at so far. Now they're looking to move in. There's going to be a nade thrown in the middle of them. Pulsza downed.
That's the
Right
bomb carrier. How do they know every time where to find the bomb carrier? It's like second nature to this team now.
Seriously.
He saw that he probably heard them walking, saw the rotation between white van, and could possibly get other people down with that frag grenade, but he elects to go for the guy with the bomb.
Oh, and Emess getting caught running away kind of gives away where the rest of his team is going to be going. Right immediately. Prosper, though, I guess, even the element of surprise being gone isn't enough to lose a gunfight. Prosper still downs Bopster. Dahlenaa not close enough to really help them out. They are hardcore revealed over here, and Pulsza down. We'll try to get the plant again. Now the bomb's stuck in the open. They have to make a move over there to get it and get this plant. It might have to be Slop. I think he's the only one close enough to walk in for it. Can they even start the plant? They do, and they actually get some kills, and somehow they run them over in their attempt to try to hold this right. Turtle managed to get their first round of this half, and honestly, shoutouts to Dahlia catching them in the middle. Huge play by Prosper to actually catch Bopster in the middle of the map, because without that, I don't know if they can outgun Cute Hamster when the time's getting close.
They definitely can't. And you said the element of surprise was gone. I think the surprise, the element, it swapped back to right turtle, because when you saw that rotation coming through and they caught out Trench being, kind of tailing behind, they said, yo, they're rotating towards A to get a bomb plant. They have like 25 seconds. Guess what? Prosper said, I'm just going to cut through mid, see if they don't expect this. They didn't. He gets the anvil. Huge flashbang at the end there. Someone picked up the flashbang and was able to flash by, and that's really what allowed them to gain control of the bomb and then sneak in and behind and get the kills, because Prosper was on the other side for the crossfire.
Yeah, had them completely surrounded, denying that chance to actually go in and get that there. Also throwing the bomb up. This is what I like to see. I like to see the bomb transitioning, getting shifted forward without having to commit positioning here. They are very close on B. There's 3 members, of course, right there. Gronky just waiting to drop the Vibe Pods on whoever goes in for this plan. Emess making a move now. Will he wait for the sound of the plant? I think he's faking it to try to bait it out, but Gronky knows better. Will not commit that until he sticks. Won't commit it at all, actually, but they will force him out again. And Bob's now super close. I don't know if they have any inkling of this coming in. They can see him. I don't know if there's an APS, and there isn't. C4 goes off. They down Emess. They use their Halo drones, and they should push a little bit further forward if they really want to deny this bomb. That pickup radius is so big, they can stop it, but Pulsza makes it in to grab it. They are denying the plan on this site, though, so they might have to shift all the way out or get an early pick if they want a chance to do it. Bob so close with that MLX. Going to be so hard to challenge unless they move together. APS now all gone. Utility will now
both
stick
flashbangs out of the hand of Pulsza too, so they don't have that availability anymore. Maybe he used the Semtex on the first throw. I know that second one was a flashbang. Trying to find something with the grenades. Dahlenaa won't find anything. Now they have vision on him. Emess kind of baiting up top. Good plays to get them off of that bomb plant, and now they're just delaying the time. Can't get it done. Comes in for the last second. Bomb plant won't work. Anvil popping up and popping out.
So if Emess had just stuck with that first plant, it would have been okay.
Yeah, the hesitation.
But he didn't know. Yeah, he didn't know. He thought he was baiting something out, but that discipline from Cute Hamster burns all of their time.
I think it all goes off of the fact that they got rid of the trench's APSs way too early, so he didn't have anything to protect him from a bipod or a C4 or anything like that. So he's trying to bait something out. They just didn't fall for it on the defensive side. And so he hesitated, didn't plant the bomb, comes in for it, gets backed off by a jumping Kestrel shooting, and then the C4 comes in from Anvil.
And that's the one thing they had to get. That's the one thing they had to get with it. Prosper starting this round off pretty differently, though, for their team. Early down on Dahlenaa. They're going to take some space. Dahlenaa obviously can't be rezzed. Being that Dahlenaa, there goes that pickup entirely. They're going to pick up that extra bit of utility from them, too. So Cute Hamster is shifting their surrounding. The bomb will start to go down, courtesy of Slop on the Kestrel. Emess wins the next one. Vi trying to stop that plant. Surprised by the trench holding close. Just the Anvil and the Kestrel remaining against all of the members of Right Turtle. But what space are they going to be approaching from? You can see them both kind of in the same spot. Far-ish away. Are they going to do a long rotation through Highway? That could be the name of the game.
I mean, this was just a much better start to the round for the attacking Right Turtle. They knew exactly what they wanted to do. Prosper throws the nade in those correct spot. He double smokes. They push two people on each side, both in main and cubby. They push them out. They get 2 kills. They plant the bomb, and now they have a good post-plant position. So they took the space that they wanted, and they ran away with it.
Well, they definitely ran away with the end of that round, too. 2 fights. 2 1v1s happen at the same time. Cute Hamster lose both of them, and Right Turtle get the next round. And a game that started very far out of their hands, I think. They're kicking, clawing, biting to get it back. 4-2. They're hoping to end this round, this half, as close as they can. 50-50. Trench with the bomb again. They got that off of a great execute, though. Do they have more in the pocket to kind of bring out and surprise Cute Hamster with?
I think they do. Maybe they can even go back to the same thing or just be the same type of aggressive space takers that they were on that A site into the B site as well at the start of the round, right? It looks like they're going to just go with a 2-2 split here. Bomb carrier being Emess as the trench. And one thing I'd like to point out is they're still denying those revives from the side of Cute Hamsters like they did on their defensive side of the first game.
And I think that is the way you have to play it, because you know they're going to go for those reses. Really here, Slop with the down and finish on Gronky. That's a great way to open the door, especially with how they were playing right away with coverage here in mid to stop them from pushing. They're not going to smoke it off, though. They're just going to shove it. Everybody going in. If they only had a C4, but Dahlenaa with the melee gets the first down. Can they kill Pulsza here as well with the push from the other side? Bopster burns down 2. Who's still standing? It's Slopodopolous. He gets him low, but crouches and stays alive. It's down to a 1 versus 1 for the final round of the half. Except your res coming in. One's going for it. The other one not. Since Bob went for it first, they could push right away, but they're going to wait patiently. Shifting back to a 2-on-2, but the members of Right Turtle want to take another engagement instead of continuing that same one. They're going to go for it right up front. They might. Bob's still holding close, melee in hand. You know that's something you don't want to see if you're a Right Turtle fan. They cross over to the site with the bomb. They should get it down. Not exactly sure where Dahlenaa is to back up Bop. The Sandstorm now coming in to potentially block some vision. Dahlenaa is right there with Bob. They're going to push through that tear gas, take some early damage. Dahlenaa down on the cross, and they will be able to finish him off. It looks like Bob coming back in for the res. No way to get that now. He might be in a worse position than he started with. Who will be able to push? He'll drop the shield, try to bait a peek from Prosper. If he's going to engage, it has to be on the left. Use the shield to force Prosper to rotate longer. They'll just push forward with the melee. No idea where they are. Can't even get the recharge on the armor there. We're back up in the airship for some reason, but 4-3, Right Turtle play it close. One person plays a little more aggressive maybe in that res period of time. Maybe Cute Hamster win that, but no chance.
Once the revives came through on both sides, they made it an even 2v2, but the advantage was in favor of the attackers. They had the bomb in their hands, they got the plants, and they had the positioning because they're coming through highway. So it's as if they're the attacking side, right? They have to come from that side of the map, and it's hard to break through, especially after the bomb's been planted and they set up. Even though it's only a 2v2, they set up nicely. They got the kill on the Dahlia, and then they were able to finish her off. She wasn't completely covered by that, you know, the little cart she was trying to hide behind for the revive, so that couldn't work out. And they stayed patient from the attacking side too. Once the Dahlia went down, they didn't push, they didn't get over aggressive. So good patience from Right Turtle. That was a decent end. Last 2 rounds were a lot better than the beginning rounds there, so they're able to snag 3 on the attacking side. But they did this on the defensive side, right, in the first game. So they're going to have to come out with a little bit more tenacity in their veins, a little bit more, you know. The teeth, those, like I said yesterday, Kresnik, those are smiles, but they're tight smiles. So they got to close this one out. They don't want to go down 2-0 in this set.
Yeah, especially against, of all the teams you want to be down 2-0 against, it's not Cute Hamster, a team that has had so much success in Rogue Company from the beginning to now. Cute Hamster have a very just set game plan in mind. They're running over here towards B. They're going to get this bomb down. Bop is watching them on their rotation. You don't need Chalk to carry the bomb every round. He can be the one looking to initiate while the rest of you get the plant. But Gronky has the Vi. He's going to be able to get that poison down on the bomb if you go for it. And Cute Hamster is going to play this very slow. Right Turtle, probably the ones who are going to have to engage.
Yeah, I was going to say, we see Cute Hamsters both on attack and defense bringing out a little bit of that hybrid, you know, the old meta mixed with the new meta. Not a lot of Vi's being played. We see it coming back into play now. Anvil doesn't get the shield up, but the Vi poison sucked him down to 68 max health.
So tough to play around, especially when you try to contest and get just shipped away right away. But Slop actually gets the better of Bopster on the other side of it. It's even trades back and forth. 2 down, though, for Right Turtle. And now Gronky's making it go even further for him. Can he find anything? Getting the max health back up, but Dahlenaa is there for the trade near the end. A strong start for Cute Hamster. Continues to roll as they get the gunfight going.
Yeah, I mean, Gronky is the Vi. When we think of the great Vi players early in the competitive scene, we think of Gronky. Another one that comes to mind is Cannibals, but Gronky a little bit ahead of him in that department as the Vi player. So, I mean, you got to take care of this guy, and you've got to take control of that bomb site. Even after they get that bomb planted, they get a nice shield in place, but then again, the Vi poison chipped him away. They couldn't get any good shots onto the enemy. Yeah, it's pistols versus pistols, but they are just using too much utility to their advantage from the side of Cute Hamster. So you've got to find a way to play around that or just shut it down completely if you're Right Turtle.
Yeah, tough to do round number 1, I think, when their utility just maybe ends up being a little bit better for that first pistol round. They're playing around that early dominance, I think. And speaking of early, at least attempted dominance, Halo Drones tried to find a pick, couldn't get it. But Slop actually wins the duel against Gronky with a pistol into him.
Nightshade versus the pistol, huh? He takes that one. FragOut tries to put out the drones. He finds Prosper to finish him off with it. He did knock him with the Riptide, but Bopster turns the corner, finds Slop, and now it's a 1v1, and he'll finish off Dahlenaa, so there will be no revive.
But Cute Hamsters have the bomb down, so honestly, Bop can just wait. He even has, unless that's left over from specking the anvil, he can just wait and do it. But now if he sticks, he has to stick the defuse. That he has the time. There's no one to help with the crossfire. He doesn't even really need to be peeking this. I'm going to be honest. He could just hold here. He even popped the stim shot.
I think he fakes the defuse, forces him in.
But you can't really force him in. He has an SMG. He's going to win at that range. You only have a pistol, just buying so much time. And that's exactly what I said. Bopster plays the time perfectly. Waiting in, only pushing in when he knows the game is going to be stuck in a 50-50 if he waits that long. Cute Hamster get another round on the board. Really heads up play.
Yeah, big outplay, outsmart move from the Chalk there. Yes, he has the D40C, the SMG, but at the same time, the Executioner ain't no pistol to play with, right? And at the same time, Pulsza just took way too long to start that bomb fake. If he just goes, as soon as he drops the shield, he has enough time to start the defuse. And if Chalk doesn't push him a second or two after that, then Pulsza can get the defuse, or he can play behind the shield, get a couple headshots as Chalk's running up, right? He can win that fight. That was totally winnable. He just played it a little bit too slowly.
For sure. If he maybe could have tried to force the issue earlier before he gets stuck.
Exactly.
Going in one direction. I was about to actually say something, but I don't have a chance to. Double nade from Prosper. Downs both of them. Will they be able to finish off either of them, though? Bop gonna go for the self-res. Dahlenaa has some great peel there with the spam from the frag grenade, but now they're just shoving in the members of Right Turtle, collapsing on anyone who's left standing. It's only Dahlenaa left against 4. Gets 1 down, but he has no HP. Just 4, literally. They're all going to be spamming in the smoke. He probably doesn't even have any idea where he is right now, minus looking at the mini-map, going for Slop. Can't win against the Riptide. Slop takes him down, 4-6 for Cute Hamster, still in the lead. We'll give you a quick update before I give it back to you, though, Blue. I just checked in on the loser semis. I don't know who won map 1, but it looks like Iron Apes were able to take map number 2, so they're actually heading into their 3rd map right now.
Moving at a little breakneck speed. Maybe it's just, maybe they knew when the servers would come back up as soon as they did, or maybe they just have been winning a little bit more convincingly. But these rounds, I mean, the scores don't show the true colors, right? Because you look at the score of game 1, it's not like it was an 8-7 and went into overtime. It got super close. This one's 6-4. Yeah, they're down by 2. It's still close. But at the same time, these rounds are coming down to like the last second, right? The last second of the bomb, the last second to plant the bomb. These are long rounds. So these teams really trying to figure each other out down to the tiniest detail.
Do you think it's just maybe some teams being a little more uncomfortable on the map since it's been so long that they're not as comfortable making some of these hardcore early executes?
Could
That could be slowing the pace?
It could be
Possible.
because of the factory map. Like I said earlier, no one's probably practiced this, and if they did, not as much because they just don't know when it'll be back in the rotation. Mostly like ELO 8s, it's probably been in the rotation, things like that, pickup games, just the odds and ends. So it was probably in rotation there. But again, it's been so long, the meta has changed practically twice since we've last seen it. So we see a little bit of hybrid from Cute Hamster, bringing out the Vi, right? And we don't see that from Right Turtle on attack or defense.
Look at the firing squad from Cute Hamster, by the way, that are set up there to punish anybody Pulsza sees forward. But the bounce nade from Slop actually catches them on the aggressive push. Can they pick up Dahlenaa? 2 HP. They start the res, and they are not going to be able to finish it because of the push from Emess. Prosper finds one as well. It's only Bop remaining, and Slop finishes his aggressive peak there. 6-5 now. Right Turtle slowly clawing their way back into map number 2.
Shout out to Prosper and Slop. They were able to sustain their lives inside Cubby. That's really why they won that round. Everyone else was just falling outside on top of the site. So big plays from them just to stay alive. It's not even just about getting the kills that they got in the time that they got, but just staying alive. That's really what helped them, propel them to get that round there. And it's 6-5 now. They've got to make a couple more plays. The defense is starting to iron out for them, and their defense looked good in the last game, and it's starting to look a little bit better than their attack on this map here too.
For sure. I think they are definitely looking a little bit more comfortable here, punishing what Cute Hamsters try to take from them here. Vi maybe getting something good here with the pods, forcing Pulsza back. The Bopster so aggressive. Also still with the bomb, but he's going to get 2. It doesn't matter if you win every single gunfight. Bob gets him so low, has to blow up the pistol, can't find him. But there's only one player left. He is low on HP. They're not willing to push it, though. Slop did pop the stim shot, so he's healthy, but every single member is about to collapse in. I was about to critique the bomb player getting aggressive, but I guess if Bop's just going to win every gunfight, it literally doesn't matter.
Yeah, he won some gunfights, threw a Semtex at someone's face, stuck it on their chest, dodge rolled. He did go down, but he got picked up. His team finished off that last kill, so just the aggressiveness. And that's something that we've seen from Cute Hamster time after time. They're just willing to play passive, and then when they say go, they hit that pedal, and they look like a drag car just running down the straightaway, not giving in at all.
That's trust, right? That's good team play. That's understanding what it takes to win in a game. If you're willing to commit, maybe lose your life, but you win the round, that's really what gets you the dub at the end of the day. So
it's trust
I
on
do
both
love
ends. You're right. Being able to trust that person to go out there and get kills before they die, and then that person trusting his team to pick him up and finish off the fight whether he gets picks, trades, or not.
Yeah, exactly. It's trust that you know that the call is the right play. And even if it ends up being the wrong play, that next round you can trust that player again and be willing to feed and go over aggressive if you think it'll get your team the dub here. But over aggression obviously not on the table here this round for Cute Hamster. They have slowed the pace a lot because they're running into 3 players. You can see Pulsza, Slop, and Emess actually now. Sorry, Emess is further away. Prosper is a 3rd member close by to the site. But they have a C4 right here. Bob is going to go for that plant. Doesn't have his rage pop, so the C4 will down him. But he's going to get away. He's going to likely get picked up.
A little bit of revenge there. Pulsza gets the C4 on the Bopster plant this time.
Does, but he lives this time. That's the big difference. They don't. It's not the trench, so he's able to roll away and survive. And now they're pushing. There is a shield in the way in the middle. Do they have an angle on it? The Halo drones from up top. Perfect lineup from the Kestrel. This utility is downing 2 of them. Prosper now also down only. Emma still standing, and he's at a long flank. They moved too fast for him to actually be able to live through. Not a lot of HP left. He'll lose that gunfight, and that will make the map slip away from their hands as well. 8-5. Cute Hamsters in the lead. They seem to remember how to play Factory, and it'll get them up 2-0 in this set.
Look at that. 11 revives for the side of... We just didn't see that anymore afterwards, especially on the defensive side. Emess just took way too long on his flanks, too. You saw it in that final round of that game. So they're going to have to try and patch those up, really clean those. Not too many flanks will happen on this map, but Emess will need to take control of that mid with the Seeker. Against FragOut as well. He's going to have to control that garage door if anyone is going inside B as effectively as we usually see.
Yeah, we definitely want to see Right Turtle kind of recover and figure out how to time their flanks. But this map, you're not going to see as many of those, I think, right? If they want to go for it. It's just not kind of the expected play on lockdown. Looking at their row composition. Talent again, both sides. Something that we were contending with, wondering why initially when we saw it, but it's something that has settled into the meta fairly nicely. And Seeker, of course, back. Things are back to normal here. We have Kestrel on one side, but not on the side of Right Turtle, actually choosing to bring in that Anvil and the Talon instead.
Well, Anvil on the defensive side, I mean, usually we see that a lot. We've seen it from Right Turtle every game so far as well. Pulsza not playing to the best of his ability that we've seen him play Anvil before, but if he can really step up in this game here on the defensive side, because his attack's been... Well, his attack also needs to be stepped up. I mean, he's been just walking at people with the bomb in his possession, right? So he's really got to start making some plays because that's not the Pulsza we saw yesterday.
No, for sure. We saw a very strong play from Pulsza. And he's had his moments, but hasn't really been able to make good on them at some points, but good on some shots right now. Connecting him on Gronky, stuck there in garage door. They're going to lose 2 here. But they do have the bomb down, so this is not out of the realm of possibility for Cute Hamsters. They have a 2v3, and they have a defensive advantage here. I think the radar dart actually just got spotted out. Prosper trying to just toe tap his way through it and take some ground. I think they know that Bopster's up there. Bopster's taking some damage. Emess rotating over. Dahlena's trying to contest him. Does win that one, but now it's only Dahlenaa left to stop this defuse, and Pulsza should have his shield still up, so Dahlenaa has to rotate very quickly to actually be able to stop this. Didn't hear if it started. Throwing the flash, that's the defuse beginning. Has to get through Prosper to make it, but there is just no reasonable way that he'll actually cross that Right Turtle. Great recovery on defense, and it was on Emess's flank that happened at just the right time this time.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Emess is going to have to play outside beautifully. Pulsza's going to have to step up, and he did so. I mean, he walks into the B site, gets a knock. It was interesting that Cute Hamster didn't go for a straight-up A attack on the pistol round. They kind of, sprinkled themselves inside that B site, played with garage door and tower a little bit too much to my liking, but still, I mean, Cute Hamster know what they're doing, and they're going to have to iron out those little wrinkles. They're going to be coming in with some big guns now, so they can start to play their normal attack on lockdown.
They're setting up for their normal attack now. You can see some early poke, but they're actually shifting out pretty much right away. They saw 2 immune players with the flash, so they got some intel with that. They know how many people are stacked up there. And Emess, no smoke to protect him. Doesn't know that the rotation's coming in, and the door is shut. No chance to crawl away this time. Dahlenaa early pick onto him. Going to get out there, likely get that plant down. There's the rest of the team shifting. They've all been revealed, but who cares? Even though they only have pistols in hand, they'll just hold close and play on this bomb that they've managed to get down again.
Dahlenaa played that beautifully, too. Going inside, flash banging, getting that intel off the immune symbols, throwing his dart, retracting it, going outside, and taking care of whoever was trying to sneak on the garage door.
Yeah, it was a great rotation. Also having the Deadeye early because of those initial downs he was able to get. Also adds up because they probably weren't expecting a Deadeye to, you know, body shot, headshot, body shot that quickly, that early. Right Turtle, now they're the ones with the number disadvantage here with the timer running out 3/4 of the way through. Pulsza trying to break in, but about to walk into a Sahara. A lot of headshots bringing up from Dahlenaa, catching Slop on the aggression as well. Every down and so far has been thanks to the talent of Dahlenaa. Prosper getting pushed here. Can't get all 4, but gets the vast majority. Huge round for Dahlenaa, getting the bomb down, getting the first pick, and effectively just getting this round by themselves for Cute Hamster.
I like this play from Cute Hamster because Gronky hasn't gotten a single knock yet, so maybe he's flying under the radar. Once he gets his riptide, we saw yesterday, he's just going to walk in B, and if they play it the normal defensive way with the Anvil especially, we're going to see him start to pop off with those Halo drones, really take control of that B site. Outside, though, what a great push because of that ability to get the Seeker down from the Deadeye onto Dahlenaa with the Talon. He's playing it beautifully right now. And the rest of the team is just piggybacking off of that play.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they went the way they did with it was, I think, great. They adapted very quickly. This time, is this almost a bait? Dahlenaa was on a flank, but they had the bomb going towards B. This time they're shifting out. Emess, now, of course, not willing to peek that, but look how far forward Dahlenaa is. Just to his right. I don't think he knows. Prosper's there to peel for him just in case, but I'm not sure if they're aware. And the bomb gets down, but Dahlenaa, again, the flank. It's huge. He has to be so careful not to get peeked. Saw Pulsza, though, so he won't overextend here. It's pretty even so far, but he loses this initial fight, hoping that he can get something. But he flashes himself. He flashes an immune player and himself, and then still wins the gunfight, and Cute Hamster still wins the round.
All right, that's a soft flex from Dahlenaa there.
That was a brain fart, right? 100%.
He has to know that he's going to be immune to the flash. He can see who's running there. And he flashes himself, and he still gets the kill. MLX Maul versus the Deadeye while being flashed. Oh, goodness, Pulsza. We said you got to step up, and that is not the direction you need to be heading in.
I don't know. Maybe he closed his eyes because he felt bad. He's like, all right, I should be flashed. All right,
even
fine.
The fight? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just even it up, and couldn't end up on the better end of it. Where's the bomb going this time? It's in the Saints' hands. It's in for Bopster as they go over towards B. Looking for something early with the bounce. That's a really sharp bounce. Pulsza gets knocked low. They have some early pressure here, too. There's the Halo drones from Gronky. And they get out from it, too. Pulsza also caught from Bob trying to push. Gets revived. 1 HP left. But managing to stand tall for now. 3 members here sitting outside. Now running outside to go to plant this bomb.
Look at Emess. He's already made an adjustment for the 3rd time now. Wasn't successful the 1st time. Made an adjustment, played behind battery the 2nd time. Now he's just playing half wall here. He's going to rotate towards that back hallway. They do not want to allow the bomb plant. Bomb's been passed, though.
They get it around. They're waiting to go in, but obviously not really willing to make a move quite yet because they have this round. They have to take some ground. Flash early. Obviously, it worked. As we got to see. Thank you for that. Little bit of intel there. Bomb is planted. Still 4-on-4, so no one giving up their life for Cute Hamster. That must have been basically all they were hoping for. Steger revealed they just see where FragOut is, but they don't know anybody else who's actually holding right next to the bomb.
Yeah, they don't know that they've given up luggage, or at least a primary position that people like to hold inside luggage, right where you can see that bomb from. Bopster playing a little bit further back. That could throw the defense off of its heels. If they aren't prepared for it, no smokes available unless Dahlia still has one.
Possible. They might still have, but it's clearly not whatever angle Slop was just pushing. Tried to go over the top here, catching out Gronky, though, trying to push for more is Pulsza. Take a little bit of ground. Prosper has to stick this plan. If he gets down, that is basically going to be it. FragOut pushes for that final kill. They will get it. They are comfortable on the attack now. Lose that 1st round, but they have just figured out what was happening for Right Turtle from then on.
All right, so I was wrong. Gronky was hiding in the normal position on luggage. We just couldn't see his name tag there, but he was there.
Just in the right spot. Caught him out, too. Caught him completely off guard.
See, when I didn't see his name on the screen there, I thought maybe he wasn't sitting there so they could take luggage for free as the defense. But they tried to get in there. It didn't work out for him.
The outlines are missing sometimes blue, and now the name tags are starting to disappear. We're going to have no games sooner rather than later.
Yeah, everything's fading away. It's like Spider-Man in Infinity War, man.
Someone snapped, and we're slowly shifting out. Everyone's seen that movie by now. God, I hope. If anyone else is, then Sorry about that one.
Yeah, you had a whole COVID pandemic to watch that, okay?
Had plenty of time, but maybe not. They were spending their time playing Rogue Company instead, as all of these players were to get themselves here into the winners finals of the 10K. Looking like they are successful with that too. Obviously, these are some of the top players in the game, and they are adapting and changing their play to showcase that here. Bomb down inside for the first time. Good play now. Huge play from Gronky. One Halo down. One Riptide down. Pulsza can't equalize too much. Gronky goes down, but they can't do anything else with it. Slopodopolous wanted to get some sort of crossfire from the garage door, but just can't do it. They're going to get the res as well. Everyone's still standing. Cute Hamster now. Slop's getting just shoved out by Gronky. He wants every down in this round, but there's the crossfire from Bopster, but everyone else is pushing in around from the spawn side. 4-1. Cute Hamsters are looking fantastic here, and they're going to keep that going, and they have the better side supposedly here.
Good clamshell right there. They just clamped down on them from both sides. Kestrel runs out there, says, look at me, look at me. Oh, you shot me? Well, now look behind you. There's 3. And they were able to finish off those kills. This is looking a lot rougher than the first 2 games, especially on the defensive side for Right Turtle. This map a little bit more attacker heavy. Yesterday we saw the defense prevail in every game on Lockdown pretty much. This time, totally different story, more to the tune that we usually see. Or maybe just Cute Hamsters, they've gotten warmed up and they're ready to go.
Yeah, this is their first game of the day, so if they're not a team that generally gets out of the gate rolling, I could see that being a factor as they start kind of warming up and getting a better idea of their game plan. Early spot on Dahlenaa. They know they're inside now because they're also getting shot at, so what will Cute Hamsters do? Do they shift? Do they run outside? You can see some of them waiting by the door. The bounce nade finds no one, and Dahlenaa has the bomb, and Dahlenaa is bailing. I like the heads-up call. Break the sticky sensor on the way. Might have been actually a radar dart. Couldn't quite tell before he shot here, but Slop waiting for them on the cross. Dahlenaa will be spotted, and this might pull the rest of Right Turtle outside of B.
But he's starting to shift back. Slop pushed him out. So now they're just going to hold their positions inside. They get Gronky and Dahlenaa on the reveal from the Seeker arrow. This could be a potential good defensive round here. If they can hold them for another 40 seconds, things might get a little hectic here in the next 20.
Yeah. I have a feeling things are going to explode quick, because they don't want to wait until the last couple of seconds, because you don't want to give them a chance to end the round by just downing you while you're planting, right? There's no way you want that to be the case. Halo drones force back Pulsza. He's actually forced to use the shield early, but FragOut pushes in, and there's absolutely no crossfire. Nobody cares, apparently, that Pulsza is holding forward, so no one saves him. One down early, that's what they want to be playing off of. Here's a push from Gronky onto Prosper. Does Prosper win this? No, just barely. Actually on the better end of it, but look at this angle from Slop. They were able to get the bomb carrier there, but FragOut pushes with the bat, downs Emess. Only one player still standing. They have to throw the bomb to get to site. Can they start the plant in time? Yes. And now they're just waiting for Slopodopolous to push. They have a down player giving them all the info they need. There's the reveal, but Slop through the smoke.
Yo, that bomb toss, by the way, was as Bopster was getting killed. So that was the ultimate fadeaway.
For sure. Fading away from life and fading away the bomb. In the last second, still 2-on-1 though. Slop not caught on the cross. Unfortunate, he had to move somewhere. Just ended up to be the worst possible spot. Cute Hamsters keep rolling on the attack.
I mean, if you go inside, Kestrel can become a menace, and that's exactly what has happened in these last few rounds. 5-1, Cute Hamster taking a dominant lead here in game number 3. They're already up 2-0. That's what you don't like to see if you're Right Turtle, and this, well, this is just icing on the cake for those Cute Hamsters fans.
I don't know how many fans they have, purely because anytime someone tunes into finals,
they're
like, oh,
they have so
Cute
many.
Hamster again.
No. They're all in their streams, man. Bopster,
True.
Frag, they've got those are the clout gods, okay?
True. All the ones tuning in here are they just want to see different names. They don't want to.
They're the ones who don't want to see FragOut's hamster emote and grenade emote spammed in chat 50 million times, I'm guessing. Or maybe they're just people who have no idea that this 10K was happening, which, by the way,
that's
it
called
is
everyone
happening.
in chat. That's called everyone in chat to spam the hamster emote if you have it, if you want to show your support towards Cute Hamster as they look to potentially close out this set. The next 3 rounds, if they keep rolling the way that they are. But Slop now trying to push forward, but again, Dahlenaa always finding the garage door player. Their timing is just fantastic. They're all going to have to shift outside now. Finish off Slopodopolous, play this outside plant, because why not? You have a player in tower. You have the bombs about to get planted down, and Pulsza has a long way to go to get even close to think about a shield defuse.
That's a good smoke, too. Last round, I think there was a smoke. That's the reason why Prosper couldn't get the crossfire. So, good smoke positions being placed here by the Saint, Bopster.
Oh.
Something he's been working on in the past couple weeks. Another kill comes through. Gronky able to take out Prosper. FragOut finishes him off. C4, that will find nothing. He gets forced out with Halo drones all by himself. And I think he just got jump scared there.
Brutal. That's a brutal one. You put the shield down. Halo drones on one side. Shield on the other, and you were just stuck in the Thunderdome. Getting beaten out there to finish off the attack for Cute Hamsters. 6-1. We've seen some better defensive play, I feel like, on this map, but Cute Hamsters just seem to have their attack on lock, and they're going to have to show if they have the defense down, too.
Dude, I want a 2v2 game mode where you can't use weapons, and it's just you go into an octagon, and it's like a cross between a fighting game with tag team, right? So you tag your partner in when you're low health, and you just beat the brains out of your enemy.
Are there, can I wake up super in this game? Is there,
No, but you can use
there's
smoke
no super
grenades.
meter, there's nothing like that? No, it's just
But you can use smoke grenades and punch people.
Okay. Okay, that's as close as I'm willing to be. Look at that early damage. I just gotta call out those health bars on the side of Cute Hamster. They are crushed. But there's no way to actually finish off these kills. That C4 could be huge, and it is. Bop manages to down Pulsza, and they're going to make sure they have no chance to pick him up. And guess what? He had the bomb, too. So that bomb now in the open. The C4 picked up from Slop, actually downs Pulsza, but finishes off Bopster. Can't go for that res as well. Pulsza being down. Here comes the push from Dahlenaa, trying to beat out Prosper. Can't quite do it, but FragOut has the peel for him. It's only one member left. It's Emess against 2. Out there picking up as many pistols as he can play with, spinning in circles for some reason, but looking for this bomb, wants to get it to at least force a timer on them, but they're just going to sit on it. No reason not to at this point.
I was going to say, the good thing about leaving the bomb out in the open this game is that you have a talent to pick it up from a distance, but he's dead right now, so that's irrelevant.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunate. Tries to go for the push, sees Dahlenaa close by, reveals him, but obviously can't win that gunfight. Dahlenaa is dominating on that scoreboard so far in this half, in this round, in this map in general. And Cute Hamsters are 1 away from sending Right Turtle to the losers bracket.
It's tough. It's tough. I mean, this is the toughest opponent there is, and every game you get a little further and further away from them. So you really got to figure out what went wrong here in a fast notion and clean it up.
Yeah, they got it. I think you have to kind of really come out the gate swinging if you want to take down Cute Hamsters. Oh, that flash is so good. The angle is so good, and Bopster just yeets the bat from across the map, takes down Pulsza. They finish him with a C4 as well. They do not want to give them another round to play this game. It's only Slop standing, and he will fall shortly thereafter. Cute Hamster dominant here on lockdown, 8-1. Even their defensive half was looking solid. They will send Right Turtle all the way down into loser.